Let's find out, is China really the new capital of sin? I kept seeing that headline and had to see for myself. Sinful? If that means people are enjoying life, great food, late nights, neon lights, then maybe we all need a little more sin. So I packed my bags, ready to connect with people through food and see what's really behind the rumors. Shanghai was my first stop, a city buzzing with energy where the future is already here. But is that energy sinful or just the joy of building something new? I think it's the latter. The best stories aren't online. They're lived, one meal and one new friend at a time. So come with me. Let's find the truth about China in 2025 and eat very, very well along the way. The moment you land in China, you're struck by a sense that you've arrived somewhere that's not just keeping up with the world, but racing ahead of it. The airport itself feels like a glimpse into tomorrow, sleek, efficient, and buzzing with energy. As you step off the plane, you're greeted by a symphony of digital signs, automated systems, and a seamless flow of people from all corners of the globe. It's clear, China isn't just another country, it's a leap into the future, a place where innovation is woven into the very fabric of daily life. My first real taste of this future was the maglev train in Shanghai. Imagine gliding above the tracks at over 400 kilometers per hour, faster than most cars will ever go. The ride is so smooth it almost feels like you're floating. In just a few minutes you're whisked from the airport to the heart of the city, passing skyscrapers and neon lights in a blur. It's not just a train, it's a statement about what's possible when technology and ambition come together. But the real magic isn't just in the big, flashy tech, it's in the way technology is seamlessly integrated into everyday life. Everywhere you look, people are tapping their phones to pay for groceries, order taxis, or even unlock shared bikes. From teenagers to grandparents, everyone's connected, making life faster, easier, and more convenient. On the bustling streets, you can grab a steaming baozi from a vendor and pay instantly with a quick scan of your phone. Delivery robots zip down the sidewalks, weaving between pedestrians as they bring meals and packages right to your door. It's a city where the future isn't just arriving, it's already here, rolling past you on 6 wheels. Even my hotel was a glimpse into tomorrow. Instead of a knock from housekeeping, a friendly robot rolled up to my door, delivering fresh towels with a cheerful beep. I couldn't help but give him a name, Towley. It's these little moments that make you realize how much technology is changing the way we live, work, and even relax. But here's the thing, it's not about cold, impersonal machines. All this innovation is designed to give people more time for what really matters: family, friends, and of course, food. Whether it's a family dinner at home or a lively meal with friends in a bustling restaurant, technology fades into the background, letting people focus on each other. Cities like Shenzhen are a perfect example. Amid the towering skyscrapers and high-speed trains, you'll find lush parks and green spaces where people relax, exercise, and connect with nature. It's a city that proves you don't have to choose between progress and peace. You can have both, side by side. There's a sense of excitement in the air, a feeling that the future is something to be embraced, not feared. Young people explore new tech with curiosity, while locals of all ages dive into the latest apps and gadgets. It's a place where innovation sparks joy, not anxiety. Even grandparents are part of this transformation, teaching their grandkids how to use new apps or sharing videos on family group chats. Technology isn't dividing generations, it's bringing them together, creating new ways to connect and share experiences. The real marvel here isn't just the technology, it's the collective optimism that fills the streets. People gather in parks, at festivals, and in bustling markets, united by a shared belief that tomorrow will be even better than today. Standing on a rooftop, looking out over the glowing cityscape, you can't help but feel that anything is possible. The skyline is a testament to dreams made real, to a society that's always reaching higher. And that energy, it's contagious. It sweeps you up, makes you believe in the power of progress, and leaves you wondering what incredible things tomorrow will bring. Before I visited, people told me China was gray, uniform, and reserved. They painted a picture of endless crowds moving in silence, everyone dressed the same, blending into a background of concrete and fog. I was warned that the culture was rigid, the people distant, and that individuality was hard to find. It was as if China was a place where color and personality had been washed away by history and conformity. But the moment I arrived, I realized they couldn't have been more wrong. The reality was a world apart from the stereotypes I'd heard. The streets pulsed with energy, laughter, and a kaleidoscope of colors. The China I saw was vibrant, expressive, and full of life. From fashion-forward youth experimenting with bold styles on Nanjing Road to the quiet grace of a tea master in a centuries-old tea house, the diversity is staggering. Every corner revealed a new facet of creativity and tradition, coexisting in harmony. Stereotypes about rigidity? Forget it. I found artists painting murals on city walls, friends gathering in outdoor cafes, and spontaneous dance parties in the parks. I saw self-expression everywhere. Bright hair, bold tattoos, and people of all ages dancing in public squares, unafraid to stand out or celebrate who they are. The dancing aunties are a phenomenon in themselves. Every evening, they take over public squares, moving with pure joy and infectious energy. Their colorful outfits and synchronized moves draw crowds, turning ordinary spaces into stages for celebration. And the food? It's not just one cuisine, it's a universe of flavors. Sichuan's fiery spice with its numbing peppercorns and bold aromas is an adventure for the senses. Meanwhile, Guangdong's delicate seafood and artful dim sum are a world apart, showcasing the region's love for freshness and subtlety. Saying you've had Chinese food is like saying you've heard music. There are endless styles, flavors, and traditions. Each region, each family, each chef brings something unique to the table. And the people? They aren't cold or distant at all. In fact, I found warmth and friendliness everywhere I went. Even with my terrible Mandarin, smiles and kindness broke every barrier. Vendors laughed with me, locals went out of their way to help, and gestures filled in the gaps where words failed. When I struggled to order food, strangers didn't just help. They invited me to share their tables, explain dishes, and made sure I felt included. Some even invited me to join their meals, eager to share their favorite dishes and stories. In those moments, I felt a sense of belonging I never expected. One real connection tears down a wall of stereotypes. All it takes is a shared meal, a smile, or a helping hand to see the real China. Vivid, welcoming, and endlessly surprising. If sinful means indulging in wild, adventurous food, then count me in. In Chengdu, Sichuan Hot Pot is a fiery, communal event. Your mouth tingles, your heart races, and you want more. Street food markets are a wonderland: grilled squid, lamb skewers, and treats you can't even name but can't resist. The rule? If there's a line, get in it. The locals know best. Creativity is everywhere. I tried a dessert that looked like coal but was black sesame cake and cheese tea that was shockingly good. Chefs here are artists, unafraid to experiment. If this is sin, it's the most delicious kind. And it's a feast for every sense. When night falls, China transforms. Red lanterns glow, but neon lights up the city. Nightlife isn't just tea houses, it's jazz clubs, hidden alleys, and KTV karaoke with friends. At KTV, even the shyest people become rock stars. It's pure joy and camaraderie. Night markets are social hubs. Families stroll, couples date, friends gather. In Xi'an, I saw artists, crafts, and kids playing by the ancient city walls. In Chengdu, tea houses stay open late, filled with laughter and games. Nightlife here is about connection, not excess. It's a celebration of being together. Sinful? No, just deeply human. Amidst all the dazzling technology, neon-lit nightlife, and the fast pace of city life, the real soul of China isn't found in its skyscrapers or its gadgets. It's in the warmth, generosity, and everyday interactions of its people. No matter how modern or ancient the setting, it's the human connections that truly define the country. I got lost more times than I can count, wandering through winding alleys and bustling avenues, but every single time, someone stepped in to help. Once, a university student noticed my confusion and instead of just pointing the way, walked with me for several blocks, chatting about his favorite local foods and sharing stories about his family. Another time, an elderly couple at a bus stop saw me struggling to read the schedule. They patiently explained which bus I needed, even waiting with me until it arrived, making sure I got on safely. In China, family isn't just important, it's everything. It's common to see 3 generations strolling together in the park, grandparents, parents, and children laughing and sharing ice cream. These moments of togetherness are woven into daily life, a living testament to the strength of family bonds. I was once invited to a family dinner in a cozy Beijing apartment. The table overflowed with homemade dishes, dumplings, stir-fried vegetables, and steaming bowls of soup. The laughter was infectious, the conversation lively, and the sense of belonging immediate. It was pure love, laughter, and the kind of home cooking that stays with you long after the meal ends. In China, community extends far beyond blood relatives. There's a special word here, renao, that describes the lively, bustling energy people seek out. It's not just noise, it's the joyful hum of life, the feeling of being surrounded by others, sharing in the collective spirit of the crowd. That's why parks and markets are always full. People gather not just to shop or exercise, but to connect, to laugh, to be together. In China, solitude is rare. Togetherness is cherished. One afternoon, I ducked into a tiny noodle shop tucked away on a side street. The owner noticed how much I enjoyed my soup and without a word added extra beef to my bowl, smiling as if we were old friends. It was a small gesture, but in that moment, it felt like the world's greatest kindness. That simple act of generosity made me feel seen and welcomed, even as a stranger in a foreign land. These moments of unexpected kindness, helping a lost traveler, sharing a meal, offering a smile, are everywhere. They're the heartbeat of daily life, the quiet magic that makes China unforgettable. Long after the sights and sounds fade, it's the kindness, connection, and warmth of the people that linger in my memory. That's the real China, and it's what I'll never forget. Beyond indulgence, there's virtuous eating. Food is medicine, rooted in ancient wisdom. I visited a vegetarian temple restaurant near Hangzhou. Every dish was fresh, balanced, and nourishing. Meals are about harmony, steamed, stir-fried, braised, always with vegetables and a nourishing soup. It's not about calories, but balance and care. Even tea is a ritual. Gong Fu Cha forces you to slow down and savor the moment. Everyday home cooking follows the same philosophy: variety, moderation, and love. In a fast-paced world, these moments of stillness are precious. Sometimes the most virtuous thing is to just sip your tea and be present. China in 2025 is a dance between old and new. Skyscrapers stand beside ancient temples. Young people in sneakers pass elders practicing calligraphy. In Beijing, I biked through historic hutongs, old homes with modern families and high-speed internet. It's not about choosing the past or future, but blending them. At Sichuan Opera, ancient face-changing meets modern theaters and subtitles for tourists. Technology makes tradition accessible, helping it thrive. China weaves its history into its future, balancing modern pleasures with timeless values. It's not a contradiction, it's harmony. So, is China the world's most sinful country? Not even close. What I found was a country bursting with life, flavor, kindness, and surprises. The real story is about people, families, friends, strangers helping strangers. I found joy in every meal, every smile, every shared moment. China reminds you to live fully, be adventurous, and open your heart. My invitation: go see it for yourself. Go with an open mind and an empty stomach. Let the country surprise you. Let the people welcome you and create your own story. These journeys are what I live for, and sharing them with you is the best part. Thank you for coming along. Wherever you are, I hope you're sharing a wonderful meal with people you love. Until next time, bye everybody.